What's up, Much Music? Sadé here, and I'm here to talk about Scary Hours 3, which Drake dropped last night, which came to a surprise to most of us. There's some conspiracy conversations happening on the internet as to why Drake decided to drop this so close to For All the Dogs. I mean, he did just say he was taking a break from music.
So I'm gonna lock the door on the studio for a little bit, maybe a year or something, or maybe a little longer.
But this week he announced a tour with J. Cole for 2024, dropped the music video for First Person Shooter, and released Scary Hours 3. So what's going on here? Conspiracy number 1, he's mad. There's been rumors that he's pissed off at some people in the industry and he's dropping this to give them a piece of his mind. On Stories About My Brother, he says, "Imagine us getting our validation from an ex-musician searching for recognition." This is for sure a shot at Joe Budden, who shared his thoughts about For All the Dogs on his podcast.
I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
Drake followed up with a lengthy Instagram post addressing Budden's criticism, starting off with, "You failed at music." On Red Button, Drake mentions his relationship with Kanye West with the line, "Every time that Yeezy called a truce, he had my head inflated, thinking we gon' finally piece it up and get to levitating. Realize that everything premeditated." Here he addresses his multiple feuds with Kanye West, the latest being in 2021, which they eventually squashed at the end of the year during the Free Larry Hoover benefit concert. Back on Stories with My Brother, it seems that Drake mentions Kanye again with this line, "I can't wait for the day that you choose to retire your stuff, taking off the sneakers cause you tired of tying them up. That one day you wake up and tell them enough is enough. That's how you gonna find out you not Kobe Bryant to us." This might be a reference to Kanye, who was spotted walking around barefoot in Europe. He's also referenced himself as Kobe Bryant before in the song That Part with Schoolboy Q.
Walking, living legend, man, I feel like Kobe.
On Wickman, Drake takes a shot at Pusha T with this line, "Man, I remember was joking about some tick-tick, and now that rapper broke as that boy a statistic." This takes us back to Pusha T making fun of Drake's producer 40 for having multiple sclerosis disease on the song The Story of Adidon. "OVO 40 hunched over like he 80, tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is sick, sick, sick." While there did seem to be a lot that Drake had to get off his chest, he did shout out Taylor Swift, which seemed to be one of the positives in this sea of disses he had on this project. Conspiracy number 2, he's dropping songs that didn't make it to For All the Dogs. A lot of people are thinking these are just leftovers from For All the Dogs, especially since Scary Hours 3 is technically a deluxe version of the project. But in the video that he dropped announcing Scary Hours 3, he did state that he wrote these songs in the time since For All the Dogs dropped last month.
I did those songs in the last 5 days. I didn't have one bar written down for those songs.
While that may be true, I still think he had always planned to drop this before the end of the year, as the cover art is seen at the end of ADM in Charlotte, and he's definitely posted it on his Instagram before. Conspiracy number 3, beating Michael Jackson's record. The big news surrounding Drake's numbers for the last few months has been that he's tied with Michael Jackson for the most #1 hits by a solo pop male artist. Now let's be real, that's a huge accomplishment, and while he hasn't surpassed Michael yet, he's pretty darn close. Even paying homage to Michael Jackson here and there in his Instagram stories wearing a single white glove, or even in his music video for First Person Shooter. So did Drake drop Scary Hours 3 just to beat Michael Jackson? If he were to nab a #1 with this recent project, I'm thinking it might be The Shoe Fits, but let me know what you guys think. What song on this project might hit #1 by the end of the year? Also, let us know which one of these conspiracy theories you think might be true, if any, and we'll be responding in the comments, so let us see you guys giving your opinion. Thank you so much, and much love until next time.